Hey, this is Coach Mac from Authority Football. Today we're going to do an overview on the hitch route. Now, the hitch route is in the quick pass family, and essentially it's about a 5-yard curl route. Okay, so this is kind of drawn to scale. Each of these lines is about 5 yards, is simulated in a 5-yard line, 5 yards apart. So it's a 5-step or 3 to 5 yard curl in the quick pass game, which means under center we're in the 3-step drop. It's in the quick game. And if we're in shotgun, a 3-step drop is the equivalent of a 1-step drop in gun. Which we talk more about in some of the other videos, how to translate under center into shotgun and vice versa. But that's the same thing there, 3-step drop, quick family. Now, the reason the hitch is successful is really simple, and it's essentially this number one variable in your passing game that you have to establish, which is called the vertical threat. Vertical threat means your offense and your receivers have proven the ability to score vertically at all times. When we have a vertical threat, that corner has to respect those vertical routes, and so they're quicker to bail out, to turn hips, or to give more cushion pre-snap. And so when we have established that vertical threat, it gives us the ability to take lots and lots of easy throws underneath. So when we have that vertical threat, that corner bails out sooner, and when he bails out sooner, notice what he does. He vacates the open grass, and he gives us these easy throws down here. Okay, so that's the number one thing, is establishing vertical threat so we can make easy throws into space to an athlete so that he can go get the ball in his hands and then go be an athlete and score. Now, let's talk about a little bit more about grass. So pre-snap, a lot of times hitches will be paired, so you have it on the left and you have it on the right. So what we're going to look for first to determine which side should I throw to is we're going to look for grass. Okay, and what we mean by that is pre-snap, where based on the alignment of the corners, where do we have the open grass? So you see on the right I've put a corner up close, and on the left I've put a corner up close, and on the right I've put a corner back farther. So it's really simple to see where's the open grass. On the right, the open grass is shallow. On the left, the open grass is high. Okay, so pre-snap read, we know, hey, we want to throw to the open grass, and where the guy's already occupying, the odds aren't in our favor. So in this case, which hitch would we throw? Well, we're going to throw the hitch on the right because there's open grass. If we throw it on the left, he's already covered. So easy way to make pre-snap decisions on our throws. Okay, now the second thing, let's go ahead and back these corners and make them both even. The second thing we're looking for, grass is our first thing. The second thing is distance. So check it out. I notice I didn't put the quarterback in the middle of the field. We have him, on the right, so it's not quite a centered field. We're throwing from a hash, perhaps. Now check it. Notice the distance of these two vectors, these two throws. Right, the one on the right is shorter, and the one on the left is longer. It's because we're throwing to the wider side of the field on the left and the shorter side of the field on the right. So this one on the right is going to be in the air a shorter period of time, which means we give the guy on the right, the corner on the right, let's put him in blue here, he's going to be backpedaling because of the vertical threat, and then he's going to plant and close this distance. And if we can throw the ball that distance faster than he can close this distance, well, then we've got a great play. And so we want to take the shorter throw in this situation. And then the final thing, so that we talked about the grass, we talked about the distance. The final thing is, given a choice and all those things being even, I want to throw it to the receiver who's going to score me more touchdowns. Give it to a playmaker who that in space can make some moves, do some athletic things, and score. And the last thing we'll say is the aiming point. When we plant that foot and throw, we want to aim and put the ball on the outside earlobe of our receiver, so that when that corner comes to break up the ball towards the inside, almost always we can put it on the outside, help the receiver defend the ball, protect the ball with his body, and then work outside. That's not a very good line. And then work outside and up the field on his release. The only exception to that is if the corner jumps outside, then we can take the ball put it on the inside earlobe, and our receiver can escape on the inside. So there's a little pro tip for you. It's more advanced, but since you're here, give you some bonus coaching. All right, that's the hitch. This is Coach Mac with Authority Football. keep leading, keep scoring, and let us know how we can help. And we'll talk to you soon. See you in the next video.